and goes through. Says, Tancredo? Yeah, okay. Oh, she says, Catholic? And I said, kinda. She said, well, we have a problem. I said, what's the problem? She says, we have a quota in the dorms on Catholics, Negroes, and Jews, and it's full. Sterling, Colorado, Northeastern Junior College. I, being appropriately just infuriated, said, great. I said, I don't have to stay in the dark. She goes, no, you can't. I said, oh, gee. Well, what do I do? She says, well, you have to go down and find private. And I said, we have a list of any houses or something? She says, no. But if you drive downtown, she says, you'll see some of the motels turn into student housing in the winter. And you can. So I did. I drove downtown and signed there. So student housing, I signed up for it and never had to live in a dorm in my entire college experience. Now, that was my first confrontation with any. Now you have to remember, this is in the early 60s. And so it really was. Logan County, it turned out, I did not know this, had no idea how that connected, but Logan County funded the Northeastern Junior. I mean, they assessed a mill for that community college, and they really ran it. And Logan County was indeed a hotbed of Ku Klux Klan activity for many years. And that's how that kind of wove its way into. And I always wondered, why in the dorms only? I guess if you're going to have a quota, why don't you have a quota on everything, you know? I don't know, they needed black players, I guess. I don't know what, but on the team. But that was my that was my first confrontation with it. And I'm not going to tell you we haven't had problems, of course we have, but look at the progress that has been made in this country because of who we are and because we are constantly trying. That's the whole thing of America. You're constantly trying to improve ourselves and our situation and the situation for people who live here. And I'll tell you, if there's a great book, if you get a chance, it was written in the 80s, Charles Murray, and of course everybody gets scared the minute you say his name, but it was a great book. It's called Losing Ground. And he identifies in the book where black families were in America in the 50s and 60s. And 1950s Black Lives mattered, especially to blacks. Only 17% of African Americans lived in single-parent households in the 50s. Today, almost 76% single-parent households. In 1965, the war on poverty, only 8% of black children were born out of wedlock. Today, 72%. 1950, 53% of black women married and living with a spouse. Today, 53%. Oh, no, I'm sorry. At that time, it was 53%. Today, it's 25%. Black-on-black murder rate. Now, it was actually near what it was white-on-white murder rate. Of course, today it's 6 times more. Yeah.